Good morning, children. Now you are going to do the last chapter of your final syllabus. The name of the chapter is The Emperor's New Clothes. Children, I have drawn this dress of the king. Now, in this chapter, this is a play. In this play, you have a narrator. Narrator is one who is telling the story. Then, emperor. Emperor is a king who rules a country. Weavers, one who weaves cloth. Minister, you all know, minister, they look after the welfare of the state. Courtiers, people who stand in the court of the king. Now children, this story is very interesting. The story is about a king who is only bothered about new clothes. He changes his dress daily and he wears new clothes. Now I am going to read a part of the story and then I will tell you the whole story. Now let's read a play about an emperor and his men who were fooled by two weavers. Characters: emperor, weavers, minister, emperor's friend, courtiers, officer, people in the streets, little child, little child's father. Narrator: many years ago there lived an emperor who cared so much for fine clothes that he spent all his money on them. He had a new coat for every hour of the day. He spent his time riding through the streets so that everybody could see his beautiful clothes. One day there came to the city two rogues who set themselves up as weavers. Now children, rogues are those men who cheat others. Now, weavers. We know how to weave the most wonderful cloth in the world. The patterns and the colors are marvelously beautiful. Narrator: but they said that the cloth could not be seen by anyone who was stupid or unfit for the emperor's office. The narrator is saying that those two weavers said that we weave a cloth which is very fine and which is very nice in the whole world and is famous. But only those can see that who have some sense. Means those who are stupid and unfit, they will not be able to see the cloth. Now see what happens. Emperor: I must have some clothes made from this cloth. When I wear them, I shall find out which men in my empire are not fit for their places. I shall know the clever men from the dunces. Those weavers must be brought to me at once. Now the king thought that when I will wear that dress, then I will be able to find out very easily that who is fit and who is unfit for the court. Why? Because the ones who are stupid or unfit will say that there is no dress can be seen. Now see what happens next. Those two weavers, they go to the king and they say that we need the finest silk, gold and a loom. Now everything is provided to them by the king. The king says that give them whatever they need. Now those two weavers, they make a big loom and they start weaving. Now they are moving their hands in the air, they are just pretending to cut with scissors. Now the people who saw them weaving, they thought that what are they doing? Nothing can be seen here. So one day the minister goes there and he says that I can't see anything. The weavers say that see, we have made it, and they are doing like this as if they have made the dress and they are lifting it. But the minister thinks that if I will say that I am unable to see, hear anything, then I will be considered as a stupid man and I will be unfit. So he tells himself that now I am not going to tell this to anybody and I will just say, yes, the dress is very nice. Now next what happens? The weavers, they are asking for more silk, more gold, and they are all keeping it with themselves and they are just moving in the air, their hands and all, and people are thinking that they are making the finest dress. And the minister also says, tells the emperor that, oh, the dress is very beautiful. So now what happens? That the emperor's friend also goes there to see. When he goes there, he also is unable to see anything. Why? Because there is no dress. They are just fooling the people. So he also thinks the same thing as the minister thought, that if I will say that I am unable to see the dress, then everybody will say that, oh, he is a stupid man and he is unfit for the court. So all this happens. Now, when so many days passed, the emperor thought that now I should go and see that. Now the emperor is able to hear the noise. Now see, he is imagining that yes, the loom is working, and now the minister and the emperor's friend, they come and tell the emperor that, oh, it is a very beautiful design and the color is very gorgeous. So the emperor also thinks that, what is this? I see nothing at all, because there is nothing there. So the emperor says that, but if I will say that I am unable to see anything, then he will be deposed, means he will be brought down from the throne. People will say that he is unfit. Now the emperor, what to do? Now the emperor also says, yes, it is very nice and I will wear it. Now those two weavers, they go and they tell the emperor that you will wear this and you walk through the city with a band of men behind you, and you see who all are fit and who all are unfit. Now they are pretending to make the emperor dress with that fine cloth. So they are moving their hands here and there, and but nothing is seen in the mirror. The emperor is thinking that there are no clothes on my body, but what to do if he says that I am not able to see anything? Then people will say that he is unfit, he is stupid. So he keeps it in his mind and he goes in the town. Now when he goes out, everybody is seeing that, but everybody is thinking that if we will say that the king is not wearing any clothes, then they will say that you are stupid, you are unfit. So the king is moving on, and now he knows that he hasn't worn anything. Suddenly, a little boy who's standing with his father, he says that, oh, the king is not wearing any clothes. So the father tells his child that, don't say anything. The king is moving, don't say anything. But the child is small, so he is telling the true thing, and he says that, no, the king is not wearing anything. Now what happens? The child is told to be keep quiet. But people in the streets, they say that now when the child has said this, now the people also start saying in the streets that he has nothing on. A child says he has nothing on. He has nothing on. So the narrator tells in the end that the emperor heard what they said and he shivered, for he knew that their words were true. Now the emperor knew that he was not wearing clothes. So when he heard this, but it would never do to stop the procession. So he held himself stiffer than ever, and behind him his officers carried the invisible train. So children, this is the story, this is the play which I have sent you all. You all must have seen it. Now I'll send you the PDF of the chapter and the exercises. Thank you.